Weird. Jean said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, this is where our journey officially began. That sure brings back memories. Kinda nostalgic, really. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit. Worker's getting all sentimental and poetic. Well, we still need to find Jean and the others. Let's have a look around. Yeah! Remembers, there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right? Whoa! A fungus? Are those supposed to be in Mom's head? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still!
Nick said this isn't hard enough. Should I grab a geobishop for the next round then?
Is this really the time to get competitive?
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Hear what?
Huh. Must have been my imagination then.
Hey, don't forget about your guide. Come on, follow Paimon. Huh? Why did someone hang Jumpy Dumpty mines all over this tree? What? But they don't look alike. You can't even eat them. Hold on. Could this be an event setup thing? Not a lot of people come here, but a bomb's still a bomb. If someone gets hurt by accident, Clee's gonna get marched off to the confinement room again. Yeah, but let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? Something weird is going on. If it turns out not to be event-related, it'll be good to have a record of what we found. You couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person? Whatever. Paimon will take it. Better than being called emergency food, at least. Anyway, it never hurts to be careful. We've seen through lots of tricks, but we've also gotten the short end of the stick a bunch of times, too. Paimon likes the optimism. Come on, let's get that picture taken. Then, get rid of these bombs. Were those meant to welcome us or something? Anyway, we should be good here. Let's get going. Huh. What was it Paimon said back then? Ah, right! Oh, wow! That's a statue of the seven! Among the seven gods, this god controls the wind. You remember too. It's weird though. It seems like there's something different about it. Let's take a closer look. Huh. Paimon's next line was...
As we all know,
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind! Look! There really is something wrong with the statue of the seven! Okay, Paimon's sure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the seven with a statue of Klee. Yeah, and well made too. But that's not the point. You're not weirded out by this? Oh, you're right. This must be Alice's doing. She could put 100 Klee statues all around Mondstadt and Paimon still wouldn't be surprised. That explains the other weird stuff we saw up till now, too. She must have asked Jean to write that letter so we'd lower our guard. No, wait! Maybe that was Alice just pretending to be Jean. Paimon wouldn't put it past her. Yeah, Paimon's not upset. The surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down memory lane. Makes Paimon feel all warm and fuzzy, remembering where it all began. What do we do now, though? There's nobody around. If this is some sort of elaborate prank, guess we're in it until the people behind it jump out and say, "Gotcha!" Huh? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. And there could be even more. Guess all there's left to do is touch that statue and find out. Maybe it'll give you the power of pyro or something. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Klee blesses you with happiness. Have the best day ever, just like I am. Resonate. What does that mean? Oh, wait, I know! It's like how I'm the Spark Knight and you're the Honorary Knight. So, we resonate. Klee can't reach those from here, and Master
Master Jean says it's not polite to just take people's things. So, pass them to me when no one's looking, okay?
Sparks and splash! You were right! Alice is full of surprises! Good guessing on your part! Let's get going and see what else we find!
Yes, now or it'll be too late.
Ooh! It's the Vallen!
There's something huge in the sky!
Okay, we all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods. Look! There he is! Back then, the Vallen was tainted by the Abyss, and Tone-Deaf Bard was about to heal his wounds. But your control over Animo wasn't so great, so they noticed you and ran off. But you've had tons of practice since then, so mistakes like that should be a thing of the past, right? True. No need to go for a full-on reenactment. Let's go!
Ah, our old friends have arrived.
And it is our great pleasure to greet them. Welcome to Mondstadt, you two. The place where it all began.
Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict? Did our special welcome ceremony meet the mark?
It was very... you, that's for sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. Certainly not my idea of a pleasant afternoon.
So, what's going on here?
Ah, now you're asking the right questions, Paimon.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, everything you just experienced was their handiwork. But I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at explaining all manner of magic and phenomena.
Yep. We experienced that firsthand in Nocry.
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside it is a small world created using a person's memories. When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
Oh, we didn't even notice.
Huh, I wouldn't be much of a Dodo King if I couldn't pull off a simple trick like that.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They only exist within this bubble. Ah, except for Venti and Dvalin, of course. I invited Venti, and he brought the dragon along.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels like listening to a verse you haven't heard in a while, right? You might not remember the name or melody, and still, you start humming along in no time. I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was similarly nostalgic.
So does Jean know about this or not? Paimon's starting to think that invitation letter was a fake.
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you. I wouldn't dare forge a letter under her name.
Huh. So you do draw the line somewhere.
Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll understand.
Oh, come on! It's not like she's being held hostage.
The point is, this magical bubble was created at the request of the Knights of Favonius. With the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end, the Knights will be home before long.
Varka thinks it's better to give people time to reunite with their families, so he told Jean to hold off on a huge welcome reception for now. Of course, Jean has her own thoughts on the matter. You can get the details from her soon.
As things stand, we're keeping the reception small, but there will be some activities. This magic bubble is one of them. The returning knights can use it to catch up on all the major events that have occurred in Mondstadt while they were gone.
Simply put, it's a reenactment of your adventures.
Indeed. The ultimate goal is for everyone to have a chance to take part in the excitement.
So, what about the parts that took a few, creative liberties?
Oh, those were there because the bubble world is still being transcribed and debugged. Memories are easy to extract, and the resulting information density is fine, but it's not exactly a stable medium. If memories are the only thing used to recreate a world, it's hard to ensure a lack of deviations. For example, these memories belong to Venti, but even for someone like him, whose memories are quite reliable, there is bound to be some variance. Not to mention, on their own, memories lack an interactive component, so I added some self-deductive capabilities to this magic, which exacerbated the instability issues, unfortunately.
Yeah, that, makes sense.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury over some overdue library books at the same time. A powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble world out of nowhere. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to scout things out first. Then we can manually correct anything that doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Plus, once the recording is complete, the magic will loop, so there won't be further deviations, and we won't need real people to act things out. Ah, and before it's all said and done, we'll be sure to cover up your identity, Venti.
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angel's share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Huh. Like you're the one who does the buying.
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious memories, and in return, you'll be our eyes on the inside.
Yeah, but it sounds like fun. Besides, we already snapped a few pics of some potential bugs. Like that weird statue of the Seven.
Oh, no, Paimon. That one was entirely intentional.
What? Seriously?
As the creator of this world, I'm afforded a bit of creative license, I would think. Creating this bubble was no easy task. Is a little personal touch too much to ask for? Hmm?
I doubt anyone will mind. As far as I'm concerned, you're free to do as you please. This is Mondstadt, after all.
Oh, well. Paimon can't argue with that.
In that case, we'll be counting on you to continue testing our work tomorrow.
It's still early. Why not check out the other events at the testing grounds in the meantime? Jean should be there too.
Yeah, we'll go say hi. She's the one who invited us after all.
I think nothing of it. Now that the world is at peace, you two are overdue for a vacation. Best to make the most of it.
Oh, and didn't you say Kleiner would be making the trip with you this time, Alice?
He's been delayed, I'm afraid. Troublesome happenings on another planet. And of course, just when he jumped through all those hoops to make it back to Tevat, Dottore starts causing trouble. The border is a terrible mess even now. So, unfortunately, his vacation has been postponed. Just yesterday, he did give us a call on the Dodo communication device, though. As you can imagine, Klee was pleased as punch to hear her dad's voice.
I see. Being a seeker is a tough job indeed.
Dvalin appeared a little late, but his sparks and splash triggered a deep magical reverberation. Background music needs to start half a second late. I should put another instance of, and now the diagnostics are failing? I just don't get it.
Nicole, dear, stop fretting. You're projecting rather loudly, you know.
Every detail is within your control, huh? Color me impressed.
Yes, good work. We'll go with this setup.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice's magic bubble?
Yeah, it was so cool! Paimon's looking forward to getting back in there tomorrow!
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested in what went into the preparation, though. I loved the idea when Alice brought it up, but I knew it would take a great deal of reenactors, not to mention recruiting Dvalin. Luckily, Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, I opened up recruitment to the people of Mondstadt. Countless volunteers jumped at the chance to reenact your stories, Honorary Knight. It took me 2 days just to read through all the applications. A lot of people have gotten involved, and that includes quite a few familiar faces as well.
Are you one of them?
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of the leading ladies.
Yeah, there are other activities here too, right? Sounds like there's a lot on your plate.
Well, such are the duties of the acting Grandmaster. I'm used to it. For those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak, the return of the expedition team is a matter of great importance. The Grandmaster contacted me and said not to organize a grand reception on their behalf, and I understand where he's coming from. I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning, and making a big fuss might just tire them out further.
I'm sensing a butt in there somewhere. Tone-deaf Bard said you had other ideas.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have been awaiting their return for a long time. Resuming normal life after such a long expedition will be quite an adjustment. An official welcome might help them feel at home and reacclimate to life here. Not to mention, it's a chance for the people to show them no matter how long we've been apart, we're still family. Yes, absolutely. And I don't know, perhaps I am overstepping. I just hope the Grandmaster isn't too upset.
So, besides the whole bubble thing, what have you got planned?
Here, I'll show you. First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work. The cavalry company is in charge of this one. I'm sure there will be some exciting sparring sessions.
Ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya on stage!
That's right. Compared to me, he's much better at keeping things interesting, even when the subject matter is quite serious. I can think of no better person for the job.
You're as modest as ever, huh, Jean?
Over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure. Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch, and she's quite creative when it comes to event design. Be sure to check it out when the time comes. There's also a booth that will serve as a reception area where people can relax and chat with each other. A few simple games will be available as well. Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still working on the menu.
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong stuff.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that face?
Grandmaster, you're back? Has the entire team returned as well? Well, apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see here. We're exercising the utmost restraint.
Hey. Relax, Jean, relax. No need to get all formal with me. I split from the group to make it back first. Pretend I'm not even here. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no matter what I said.
Oh, I see.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom Festival. You put so much pressure on yourself, diving headfirst into the deep end without thinking about how much is on your plate. I just didn't want you to overwork yourself, that's all.
Oh, wow! That's actually really nice of you.
Well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with a job. As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance. Yeah, just like a Mondstadt festival should be. The team will feel at home in no time.
That's far too kind, Grandmaster. But thank you.
I mean it, you know? Just trust my judgment. Anyway, you two got a sec? Now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce you to the Good Hunter's secret menu.
Oh, nice! Paimon's never heard of that before.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over, since you seem to have some time to spare. Perhaps we could go back to headquarters first.
Hang on. You know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time for me to take over the whole shebang.
Of course. Still, you are the Grandmaster.
Oh, you have no idea what this means. I'll be trapped in the office until tomorrow morning.
It's not that dramatic. If we make haste, we'll finish before dawn.
As much as Paimon wants to check out that secret menu, you should at least do some work now that you're back.
All right. Oh, let's go. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Maria sweeping in! Watch out! The story has only just...
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Barbados, guide us.
Thunder! Thunder! Charge! Burn! On me! Maria sweeping in!
I swear by my sword.
Going splat!
Decay! New life!
Everybody stand back! Ha!
Thunder! 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 Charge!
I'm going in!
Watch out! Decay!
Barbados, guide us. Make way for the Adeptus. Skyward!
Let's move! Foot first! Teamwork is dreamwork! Hero incoming! Yeah! Boof! Kapow! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Everybody stand back! Start the clock!
Control breathing. Stray clouds converge. Here, skyward.
Boof!
Light it up! On my mark! Quick as a plus one fell swoop! Seize the skies! Yeah! Scatter! Charge! Boom! Heads up! Hi! Yeah! Heads up! Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! Yeah. I never leave empty-handed.
Light compels you.
Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust! Arrogant and presumptuous! A moonlit night for all. Wayne. Smash and grab! Find it!
Be gone, shadow of darkness. Go get him, Aiden.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Smite the dust! Without further ado, divine light, shield them! A new moon rises. Let me weave you a verse. Cryo incarnate! Transfigurate! Rain outlines your fate. And never star goes out!
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Mine to wield.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective. Knock him down.
Suffer the wrath of Eatley!
Not too far now. Go! You're free!
Everybody stand back! Huh? Ha! Locked on! Bullseye! Get to work!
Time to say hello.
Ha! I'm going in! Fire in the hole! You two! Time to end them! Take me up! Open fire! Locked on! Bullseye! Locked on! Yeah! Yeah!
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer. I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day. So don't worry about me. I can keep up. A new moon rises. Surge.
Annihilation mode. Defensive mode engaged.
To dust. Observe. To dust. The long sleep beckons.
A moonlit night for all.
Ultimatum protocol.
Ding dong water bomb!
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls.
A new moon rises.
Annihilation mode.
Flash attack!
Close your eyes. Observe. Close your eyes. Do not fear the dark. Beware the creatures of the night.
New moon converge. Flame.
Ultimatum protocol. Installation chamber deployed.
Go claw! Look, the rainbow!
Observe. Be silent. Observe.
A new moon rises.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
Hello there, Honorary Knight and the Helper in White.
It's so nice to meet you, Honorary Knight and Lady Paimon. Glenfidia, at your service.
Looks like you're in a good mood, Hertha. And nice to meet you, Glenfidia. By the looks of things, you're about ready to open?
Indeed. Thanks to some help from the Angel's Share and the Cat's Tail, our drink stand is ready to go. Besides all the classics, we also mix cocktails to order, and are currently offering a limited-time delivery service.
Cocktails? Do you remember that time we served as bartenders at the Angel's Share? And recently you've also shown off your skills at the flagship in Nokrai. We sure have come a long way, huh?
The only thing is, our current drink selection is quite traditional, and it stopped feeling fresh long before the expedition began. To offer everyone some more exciting choices, we're planning to revamp our menu. But I need to get back to handling resident requests, and Glenfidia doesn't have much experience mixing drinks. Plus, we've got a whole bunch of outstanding delivery orders on hand. Honorary Knight, if you're free, could you maybe help us out for a while, just until my other squad gets back from the Stormbearer Mountains?
You'll be amply compensated, of course, plus double pay for overtime, depending on your performance metrics.
Paimon's not sure what performance metrics are, but she's happy to help with deliveries. As the best guide into that, Paimon needs to keep up with the changing times. Besides, this'll give her the chance to explore the city and stay up to date with all the recent goings-on.
Working with you two is always such a breeze.
I'll do my best to support Lady Paimon in any way I can. I'm very skilled when it comes to things like portioning out drinks.
All right. Well, if you're ready to, then let's get to work.
Take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day, so don't worry about me. I can keep up.
Oh my. It looks like Hertha has gone back to her duties, and Glenfiddia is away somewhere too. Has our dear cutie taken complete charge of the drink stand? Wonderful. Now I can order without worrying about ending up. That's right. I'm just a carefree librarian now. If only there weren't so many people with overdue books. Let me think. And if it could help me not...
Here's a snow-kissed dawn. Hope you like it.
It's delicious, cutie. Pleasantly tart, sweet, but not cloying, smooth on the palate, with a refreshing aftertaste. If anything, though, I seem to be feeling a little more energetic than I'd like. Perhaps you've unwittingly unraveled Glenfiddia's secret and concocted an even more effective pick-me-up? Don't worry, there's no rush. Let's chat for... Since you're asking, there's a chef, fresh out of training in Fontaine, who's recently taken... Apparently, she plans to use... Indeed, caramel sauce is improving food. Oh, this? A large contingent. Jean asked me to visit some of their... Well, based on what I gathered, the most request in their letter... Surely you're not... My investigation... On my way back, I ran into Emmetall out on patrol. I accompanied her on a detour to Wolvendem to teach some... Lately? Is that because you think that Not bad at all. Back in my student... To paraphrase a certain Leo, I'm sure you remember, a few years ago, when we were at... Well... As expected, cutie. You're...
Finished! A new creation, custom made for you. This should help you fall asleep quickly and guarantee you peaceful dreams. It's called a slumbering rose.
From the colors to the choice of glass, Everything's been carefully crafted. You've turned it into a completely different drink. Based purely on appearance, it's exactly my style. Time to see how it tastes. Full marks. It's like savoring an exquisite dessert before taking a stroll along the shore of Cider Lake, with a gentle breeze caressing your skin, relaxed and at ease. I no longer feel drained of energy, but neither am I overstimulated. I'm actually starting to feel a little sleepy. As a bedtime drink, this is pure perfection. So good, in fact, that I feel like writing an article to extol the virtues of this slumbering rose. I can use it as an opportunity to crown you the new maestro of mixology. Speaking of lakeside strolls, why don't you join me next time there's a clear, warm day, when the sun is bright but not too harsh? Any walk would be more relaxing with you to talk to along the way, cutie. Then, when we get back, you could fix me up another glass of slumbering rose. And I'll make just as sure to hold you to that. When the time comes, I won't accept any excuses.
Good afternoon, traveler. I didn't expect the honor of witnessing your harmonizing talents here in Mondstadt. Both, actually. A lady calling herself a mage asked me to come manage her flower shop. At about the same time, the Cat's Tail commissioned me to create a new fragrance for their establishment. Ending today's busy schedule with a drink crafted by you in person is truly a wonderful reward. I have faith in your choice.
Care to give this a try, Miss Emily?
Your artistry is truly a pleasure to watch. This tastes like a local variant of a Lumiduce Twilight. Am I right? The gentle and elegant taste, with its distinct layers combined with a hint of Mondstadt's characteristic scent, offers quite a... Though in reality, there's no... Your drink was nice. If you need time to mull things over, perhaps you might find inspiration in a little light conversation? Thank you for asking. It's been when I first got to my surprise, let's just say that's even in daily life. In the end, they're part of my reward from the flower shop owner. I studied however, this is a wind wheel. The various parts of the wind wheel aster I just took it for extracting Usually, if it's before a halt, there was an officer named Tourette in the world of besides, so I don't mind It really is. In such condition, when scents are blended, it seems when mixed properly. Yes, that... Just from our brief chat, you've already formulated a new concoction. Perhaps you possess a...
Here you go. A new and improved, Emily-inspired Lumiduce Twilight. I haven't come up with a name for it yet.
The colors are cooler and more refreshing, and the fragrance is delightful. Are these bright specks on the surface? I'm sure it must taste wonderful. Let me try. In the language of flowers, the windwheel aster represents the visible winds. Your cocktail not only captures their form, but also the fragrance they carry. Therefore, I suggest you call this drink Windborne Bouquet. The winds and clouds of Mondstadt swirl together in the glass, leaving behind enchanting traces of fragrance. Really? Now it's time to slowly savor this masterpiece. Thank you so much. This is the most... Once I get back to Fontaine, I will attempt to recreate this moment as both a fragrance and a perfume. Once I've perfected the recipes, I hope you'll do me the honor of being the first customer to experience these new products. Until then, I look forward to seeing you in the Court of Fontaine.
So you're looking after the drink stand now. If I'd known sooner, I would have stopped by this morning. I've got to say, I'm getting curious. I've heard a lot about your mix-up. I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the ingredients Glenfiddich has prepared. I don't have much of a choice. It's just one thing after. As the captain of the reconnaissance company, I have to lead by example. At the very least, I need to rank as... So, I've been intensifying my training lately. Being a descendant of sinners means I have to work hard to maintain my position. I'll have you know I've never once neglected my duties. Anyway, on top of all that, the General Affairs Company has invited a renowned champion duelist from the... Since I have to prepare thoroughly to make sure I'm a serious... Oh, I sure could. Anything that'll perk me up would be welcome.
One twinkling starlight for Captain Eula. Hope you like it.
Judging by your confident tone, I'm certain I will. Well then, I'll make sure to savor this thoroughly. Huh, not bad. Sweet and tingly, with a delightful airiness. The fizzy water really brings it to life. I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor. But just one glass doesn't quite scratch the itch. How about something with a bit more bite? Don't hold back. You don't need to worry about putting me on the floor with nothing but a couple of drinks. Works for me. The first company hasn't assigned me any paperwork for tonight, so I'm free to catch up and try your new creations at my leisure. That's right. The merchant I got it from called it Romaritime flower fruit extract. It has a very unique smell. Here, have a bottle. Oh, it's in that book Miss Magistus lent me. The Blade Dancer, 20 years on, it says. After a duel, a Fontanian swordsman will politely invite their defeated opponents to a banquet. To properly play host to Miss Clarande, I had my doubts, but Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't really exist, following it still shows I've made an effort to understand Fontaine. Besides, Who doesn't like trying new things, right? I'll treat Miss Cloran to this juice at our post-training banquet. Yes, I have. For a while, the situation there was difficult. A gang of outlaw engineers was messing about with some sort of mechanism control technology, attempting to manipulate Ruin Greater to make matters worse. Leading them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operations in the snow. Those veteran knights faced the bitter cold and were almost taken down by the enemy's smuggled battle mechs. Fortunately, I'm completely fine. But thank you for your It was mentally tiring for sure. But fortunately, the operation wore them down far more than it did me. If any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly... If you want to know what They launched a diet improvement initiative and started distributing a form of standardized canned food to knights operating in the wilderness. In the past, we only had dry rations. Every mealtime we had to set up pots and campfires, roll dice to choose a cook, and now we just need to bring our The problem is, the vice captain of the In any case, after eating it you can hardly blame... Of course, having fresh meal... Oh my. Miss Cloran's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters. A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Cloran was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to possess her, assuming these rumors are true. Or that Miss Cloran's abilities might even be more extraordinary than that. Incorporating... I sure could do with an... That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone else. There's no... In recent years, Firewalk... You really are good. Why don't... As for the... Brilliant. I'm looking...
Here's your all-new Seafoam Sword Song, mixed to meet your personal preferences.
Oh my, what beautiful colors. And you even added my Romaritime flower fruit extract. The aroma is perfect, and I can smell the alcohol, but it doesn't stifle the fruity fragrance. Let's see how it tastes. a moment to come up with the right words. I need to think carefully. I know it's unbecoming of a lady, and a proper connoisseur would savor their drinks slowly. But I'm sorry, this is just too good to be true. Can you mix me another? Oh, no, what was I going to say? I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, whatever. I feel fantastic. This cocktail, oh, it's the best I've ever had. I think I'm gonna head home and get some sleep. Don't worry about me. This is the happiest tipsy I've been in years. I'm still far from being drunk. By the time I've gone a few rounds with that Miss Chlorine and completed my reports, I'll have been on duty for 3 months straight. Jean, the acting grandmaster. Isn't it about time she gave me some time off? I won't be forgetting this injustice in a hurry. You mark my words.
Suspicion confirmed. While patrolling the area, I was sure I'd sensed a familiar presence, so I came over to take a look. And sure enough, here you are. If Miss Charlotte were to see you like this, I'm guessing she'd take 100 pictures and write up a report. Sword-wielding traveler's secret side hustle. Exclusive cocktails from Tevat's Explorer Extraordinaire. You'd make the front pages of every major newspaper, and there'd be crowds of Fontanian tourists flocking to your drink stand, causing gridlock on the streets of Mondstadt. Luckily for you, I turned down Miss Charlotte's request to accompany me here, so you're unlikely to be seeing any scenes like that. Let's quietly celebrate this moment of peace. And on that note, I'd like a caramel glaze. That look on your face tells me you have a lot of questions you want to ask. Calm and effortless. I'm shocked to learn you're a real pro at this sort of thing.
Your caramel blaze is ready. Try not to drink it all in one go.
Huh. It sure lives up to its name. The color reminds me of a raging fire, while that aroma really hits you head on. It's quite strong. I'm all right. I just need a little time to get used to it. As I recall, the last time I drank alcohol was at a wine tasting event that Navia invited me to last year. I only had from a purely but when Miss Farina saw me. In fact, according to her publicly of it out of the utmost respect for her skin, I truly appreciate. Huh? Does that mean she's already finished her commission? Well, she certainly. Once I return to Fontaine, perhaps I can let Sigewin know that I'd be happy to purchase her latest perfume. I'm not sure I'd say that. On my way to Mondstadt, we happened to take the same boat. Naturally, we got to chatting. I've often heard Sigewin praise her work. After conversing with her on the journey over, I must say, she is indeed a rare and refined individual. She's gentle and composed, yet keeps others at a distance. Oh, thank you, but there's really no need to set any. Best to just let things take their natural course. Since I eat a lot of meat, the slightest after the swordsmanship, I had 8. Of course, there was still. I've certainly tried all the red meat dishes. I think I've had enough. To be honest, I can still. I've seen a little. I took a. Navia's done some rather extensive research on this place. Many of the scenes and illustrations. However, the way she describes the atmosphere in her world building is quite different from the real Mondstadt. The deepest impression I've got since arriving here is one of swords. Perhaps because recently, the newer. While this has slightly reduced their overall toughness, their impact resistance has greatly improved. These newer. Perhaps it's because that scent over time. Of course, there is a solution to this. The next time you find yourself in Fontaine, there's another protective agent. If you also dislike being bombarded with sweetness, this protective agent should suit you well. Indeed it is. The knight's codenamed Hazelnut 3. They told me the design has only just been finalized. Apparently it's only presented to important guests. You're not wrong. I guess it's similar to how I can't remember the name of every, but I'm certain you'll get to know them in time. They're clearly seasoned veterans. Even though they work desk. After handling my affairs, they headed to the tavern for a gathering, saying they wanted to continue last night's duel and determine who had the highest alcohol tolerance. Drinking barrels of beer the night before. So what you're saying is, while Mondstadters may seem carefree, they actually have an admirable ability to know their limits when it comes to drinking. Are you already planning? Based on my... So when the time comes, I think you'd be best off... All right. I'll make sure I'm mentally prepared. Even if it's still a bit strong, I'll do my best to finish it.
All right, this new creation is called Leisure Time Lightning. A cocktail made exclusively for champion duelists. Enjoy.
Have you added fruit wine? It tastes wonderful. This is ideal for me. There's a subtle saltiness that combines well with the tartness of the fruit and the sweetness of the caramel. Each sip balances delicately on the edge of perfection. The color of the wine also fits well with the name, and the lightning imagery contrasts with the fiery nature of the caramel glaze. But where does the leisure time part come in? I see. Its unique aroma and taste will hold a special place in my memories of Mondstadt. Do you think, if the chance were to present itself, you'd be interested mostly for Navia and Miss Farina's sake? I understand. I won't try to strong-arm you. In any case, I truly appreciate your hospitality. Thanks to you, whether I'm facing the powerful captain of the reconnaissance company...
honorary knight? Yippee! It's you! Seeing you here, Mr. Honorary, you mean, well, out of all the drink stands Clee's and no matter what drinks Mr. Honorary Knight makes, Clee will definitely think they're yummy. Oh, you want me to be mean? Let me think. I know! I'll pretend whenever Albedo reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious. And Clee can... I'm going fish blasting with Mom, so... Clee wants to order a fair...
Your Fairweather Frolic is here. Go on, give it a try.
Wow! So, a Fairweather Frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright... Clee will take a sip... Ah, yummy! If Clee drank this, well, but one drink isn't enough. Clee wants to try... a drink that tastes like cake. 3 square meals? Adventure into Albedo used to prepare all Clee's meal. When Albedo's Kaya's camp, when my mom comes back, her choco go crunch. Whenever I eat them, I feel this stuff? A dash of sugar. Put everything together on the alchemy table. Wish for the shit. Clee can give you some. That way, you can... Yeah, when Clee used to eat, so Mom nuts don't have... Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing buckwheat. That book taught Clee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumpy Dumpty can go, it's not hard bedtimes. She has a lamp made of... Yeah, when sometimes, as soon as Clee learns how to... Right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses gave her a big bag of Fontanian Buell fruit. They're so round and Clee ate a whole... So it... Yeah, that was quick. Clee's looking forward to...
Ta-da! It's done! I just know you're going to love this new creation.
Wow! There's Dodoko candy on top! There's so much orange in this cup, and Dodoko looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too. Yummy! It's so delicious! Klee has to drink, Mr. Honorary Knight. This is amazing! Klee was so tired. Oh. You're the best. Really? And when Dodoko sings, Klee wants to sing too. Then Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoko's duet. Then you should... See you next time.
So Hertha's even wrote, when we were discussing the drink stand, can't wait to see your skills in action. Of course a drink that the most suitable, it's not enough to know the recipe. That's the spirit.
Grandmaster, I hereby present you with this thorny lake for your enjoyment and assessment.
Well, the color and... Not bad. You haven't overdone or skimped on any single ingredient. Though, unfortunately, it's a little, perhaps I should have said, modest. You followed the formula. Were you worried that deviating just a little might disappoint? Hey, that said, if you ask me, You can ditch the nerve, mull it over. There's no rush. We can... Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something that when I was young, I like to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, as punishment, I had to run fifth. Indeed, he took 2 bottles. It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, after Crepus, his customers loved it. Yes, Faru retired. When I get the chance... Well, let me think. Sometime. In this regard, too, you've taken quite a tentative approach. Pretty awesome, huh? It's like it was a gift. They've been waiting to have a good drink with me. I'm the Grand, so it's only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per round. Of course, take Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5, for example. At today's after-work cooldown, they insisted on trying to keep... I've already told Jean that I won't be approved... It's a treasure I heard that while the expedition was underway, sometimes my conclude... For example, we could go all in on this drink stand if I were to act while in Nodcry. Exactly. As expeditious just like firewater and Smedina. These Nodcry delicacies have made young people need to learn At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than they... Unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking... You... Huh? Oh, whatever you're about to do, I've got a...
Here you go, Grandmaster. A cocktail just for you. I guarantee you won't find this one too polite.
Such a spirited drink. Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your inhibitions, that first hint of mint is like a cooling feint that by the time the sweetness dissipates, the firewater is already slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful strike of... That's the most ingenious part. It's hard to imagine something this good. Iron Wolf. Oh, no time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfiddich.
Hey there, Traveler! All wrapped up for the day? Paimon hears you did a great job holding down the fort while she was out delivering drinks with Glenfiddich.
Whatever the reason, considering how short...
I fully support the drink stand will...
Hooray!
Nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of Hertha.
Also, if I may, honorary knight, regarding the special cocktail...
Paimon feels like they're based on your that way. customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone...
I hope when we recruit some new bartender, even if they can't...
Thank you for